Your colleague, Dr. Wallach, both of you talk about a topic that I thought was interesting, that athletes or people that do a lot of physical labor and sweat a lot live shorter than your typical couch potato. Can you explain that?
Yeah, it's crazy. We need to make a distinction here. There's never been a professional athlete that's lived to be over 100 years old. And quite frankly, when you look at professional athletes who've retired, you know, I mean, they don't look that good, right? And you're looking at these guys, and they look much older than they are mostly. This is because, again, it's not rocket science. If we go back to the metaphor of the full tank, right? If this is how much nutrition the human body needs to stay healthy, this is how much we get from our food, more or less. And then when we exercise, our metabolic rate increases, and we sweat. Mm-hmm. So when you exercise, just like stepping on the gas in your car, you burn through the oil and the gas and everything that much faster. So here's how much we need, here's how much we get from our food. And then when we exercise, we burn through our reserves quicker. And then something breaks. That's why that kid a couple of months ago, that high school basketball player, died of a cardiomyopathy heart attack. Cardiomyopathy heart attacks, which is your heart enlarges and then basically bursts, right? There's only one thing that causes that. It's not enough selenium, element selenium. Again, selenium, just like with breast cancer prevention. If that kid's doctor should be thrown in jail. It's his doctor's fault that kid, if that kid was my patient, he'd still be alive. Because cardiomyopathy heart attacks are not genetic. They are not caused by a voodoo curse. It's because your body, in his case, ran out of selenium, and then the heart burst. Why? Because it didn't have enough selenium, period. This is why we have a big healthcare crisis in the United States, because the people that are driving the bus of healthcare in the United States are trained in drugs and surgery only. And for 100 years, the MDs have gone out of their way to kick the naturopaths, the homeopaths, the chiropractors, the osteopaths, the acupuncturists to the back of the bus. It's a travesty of biblical proportions here. We do not have health freedom in this country. There is not a level playing field. There is no fair market of medicine in the United States. Medicine in the United States is profits-driven, it is not results-driven, and it is completely dominated and manipulated by MD-directed, allopathic, reductionistic, pharmaceutical-centrist medicine. And don't get me wrong, drugs and surgery will save your life when they're indicated. I can prescribe drugs as a naturopathic physician. In 20 years of clinical experience, I've needed to prescribe drugs less than 10 times.